Hi, this is mine and William's HTML presentation. Our cameras currently aren't working because I'm on a desktop and I don't have a portable camera, and William's camera on his laptop broke the other day while he was visiting home. So unfortunately, we don't have that, so I'm sorry. But this is our HTML presentation for our databases class.
Intro to HTML. A hypertext markup language is the foundational language for creating web pages. HTML is used to structure content on the web, e.g., text, images, links, forms. HTML allows data to be structured and presented to users in a readable way.
What is HTML used for? It is used to structure content on the web. It consists of elements like headings, paragraphs, links, and images. These tags define how content is displayed and organized. For example, the H1 tag creates a heading on the page, while the P1 creates kind of like a line of text. Links are created with the A tag, and images are inserted using the image tag. HTML is the backbone of web pages. They provide structure and content for browsers to display stuff. This is our web page. We use Notepad++. That is something that I had used when I was at another program. It's something that we were comfortable with, that was easy to understand, and it was just easy to get. Uh, Here's our code. This is how it looks from the doc type, all the way to the end of the line of code. The next slide will be explaining more and getting deeper into that, really. Um, so as I just previously mentioned, doc type HTML. This tells the browser that the document is an HTML document. It ensures it renders everything properly, and it's according to the modern HTML standards. Next is our HTML lang equals E. This is just to make sure that the language specifies that it's English, that the page understands that it is in English, and everything works, and everything runs in that language. And yeah, our meta char set. This defines the character encoding for the page. UTF-8 is popular for this type that supports a wide range of characters, including special symbols and characters from a bunch of different languages. So if I were to remove the language E code, it would allow for more capability. It would allow for other languages to be used. The title is at the top, and that's kind of like what shows it shows what tab, the name of the tab. When you have multiple tabs open, it has the identifying marker that this is our site. Um, the P tag, which is a paragraph, as I had explained, is just it's just lines. It's like a sentence. It's where you write a sentence to put anything. It's kind of, if you were to write text on the website, that is the code that you would use, and it works beautifully. And you can customize that text in the HTML file. But you can also attach a CSS file to the HTML file to make sure that, not to make sure, sorry, to make it look pretty. To change the color of the text, the size, the font, you can do all that in a CSS. Yeah. Uh, and the biggest piece of code that we had here is image search here at the bottom. We used an image of a cute dog, which you'll see shortly. Uh, This here, images slash cute dogs, is the folder of which I put the photo itself in. So I referenced that folder in the code to pull it and put it onto the page. And the alt here is it's a describer. It describes what the image is, and the width is the width of the photo to how many pixels you want it to be. So for example, on our web page, this is 300 pixels. Um, it works really well. You can add a bunch of images, and with using CSS, you can change borders and how it sits on the screen. And the next one we're talking about is href.
Yeah, our website contains two links using the ahref thing in HTML. The A specifies that it is a hyperlink, and the href is the URL that the link links to. We have ours in an unordered list. The first is a link to Ethan's YouTube channel that this tutorial will be posted on. And the second is just the login page on Twitter, or X as it's now called, in case you want to go on X after this. Who knows?
Um, Another one is the header, which William did really well on our site. I'll let him explain that.
Yeah, no, the header is my favorite part personally. You know, quick and easy. It just says welcome to the simple web page. We use the H1 tag because it's the biggest one. It goes all the way down to 6, getting descendingly smaller. The H1 is the biggest one. Like I said, it's the top level one, defines the main title, and it's usually the most important one if it's H1 because it's the biggest. That's the first thing a person sees when they visit the website, so we want it to be important. It explains that it is a simple web page for the tutorial here. All the H tags work the same. One's the biggest, six is the smallest. It goes in order. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Now we'll show you the website, which we have here. This is our website, and it's a very basic site, but with CSS and other languages, you can spice it out, make it look a lot more pretty. But as William just said, this is our H1 tag here. Welcome to my simple web page. We have it at the top. It's big. It's bold. It explains what it is. We have a little P tag underneath that explains what it is. You know, this is a basic web page. It has links to our YouTube. It has images, stuff like that. And another thing William worked on is the links here, the href. So I'll let him explain that.
Yeah, no, like I said, it's an unordered list. We got two bullet points, just two items. The YouTube page that this is on, uploaded to, that you will have visited by now, I'm sure. Ethan's YouTube page. Nothing on it yet because we're still making the video, obviously, but there will be soon. We also have a link to Twitter. Here, you just click on it, it takes you right to the login page. Ethan's not logged in on his computer, so you don't get to see anything, but you could log in there.
In the images, we use as we explained in the slideshow, this is our image search tag. And we are able to get the 300 pixels, the width, to make this fit nicely and not take up the entire screen. When I had originally done that code, I didn't add a width line of code yet. So when I went to the website to see if it had embedded the image, the entire thing was just a big photo of dogs and you couldn't see anything else. So yeah, the width tag is super important for HTML because for images in HTML, sorry, because it makes sure that everything sits nicely. And yeah, this is down here is a footer tag that we had. Um, our code is right here. This is all of our code. As you can see, we have a footer tag and an H3 for the contact. Images is in an H2 tag. And basically all of the smaller headers are just all using H2 other than contact. As it's at the bottom of the page, it's not really important. But yeah, this is our code. And this is our website. Thank you for watching. And I want to do more with this. William?
Yeah, no, this was a lot of fun. I love this project. Thank you for assigning it, and I hope you liked it.